This is my review of Skinamarink. Directed by Kyle Edward Ball, Skinamarink is an analog horror feature-length movie, and it's about two children alone in a house and all of the doors and windows disappear. Guys, I'm not exaggerating. This is one of the most suspenseful movie experiences I've ever had in my life. Being of a genre known as analog horror, this film feels like an old VHS recording, and it purposefully has very bad video and audio quality, and 95% of the film is nothing but shots of empty spaces of the house. Because of this film is layered in mystery, and it keeps so much information from you that it's one of those cases where you know something terrible is happening, but you don't know what it is exactly. Therefore, this movie is chock full of tension. There were times where it was hard to even look at the screen, and I was constantly wanting for something, anything to jump out on me to relieve this tension, but it rarely ever does, keeping me trapped in this constant state of non-stop agonizing suspense that just won't let out. I do have to admit though, this presentation does also hurt the film a little bit because it does make it confusing sometimes for wrong reasons. Overall, there were just several moments where it was just hard to understand what was truly going on in moments where I think you should understand what was going on. And yeah, it is my biggest flaw with the movie, but still, this presentation more than delivered in the terror department. I also must stress this is not a film for everyone, okay? I repeat, this is not a film for everyone. The same reasons to why I think the film worked are the same reasons to why a lot of people hated it. A lot of you guys are going to get into this film and say it is an absolute dull, garbage, bore fest of a film. And it's understandable because this is a very bold, ballsy, and risky and experimental movie that is doing stuff that has never really been done before in a feature film, which is why it's extremely important for you guys to keep that in mind going in. Skinamarink is a flawed yet incredible horror film that a lot of people are not going to get into, so if you do decide to check out the film, just make sure to prepare yourself and take my warning to heart. But if you consider yourself somebody who is patient enough and tolerable enough for unconventional movies like these, you might indeed find something of great value like I did, despite the movie's faults. I honestly think this movie has potential to be groundbreaking and influence other movies to do horror like this. For better or worse, obviously, depending on who you ask. It might not be for everyone, but at least to me, it's one of the greatest horror experiences I've ever had. I'm gonna give Skinamarink a 9 out of 10. Stay tuned if you would like to see more film reviews. Peace out, fellow moviegoers.